National Geographic Puzzle Explorer brilliantly captures mazes in a digital form. This game's GeoMaze Maker technology lets our children invent their own mazes, and they use obstacles that come alive in the game. I'm Dr. Christine Casey. I've enjoyed being an educator for more than 40 years. I'm really excited to talk to you about National Geographic Puzzle Explorer. There's so much to this fun GeoMaze making game. You can share the fun of creating mazes with your child and challenge each other to complete them. And you can also share this as a learning opportunity with your child. You can help build their learning with this game. Humans have had to navigate mazes since ancient times, whether finding a safe way home through the wilderness long ago, or its use in today's psychology labs to understand how the human brain works. Just like in real life, they place and navigate obstacles such as tigers that chase them. Ice that once walked over falls away and removes a path. On the other hand, these maze blocks can be used to their advantage. They roll giant snowballs that melt to become a snowy bridge over water. They place fruit to lure a yak from their path. They find keys to unlock gates. They use their memory to find their way in the dark and acquire a torch to light their way. Our Parents Toolkit helps you understand how to play and enjoy this as a family, and how to help your child get the most out of the game. We explain the learning skills they will acquire that will build their brains. And we give you ideas about how to complement their digital learning in real life so they get the most out of the fun they will have. Studies show that blending real-world learning and digital resources creates the most powerful learning experience. Children will learn important brain-building skills that will help them become skilled learners. That's one of the things I love about this National Geographic Puzzle Explorer. It does this. There is a trend in 21st century learning to focus on nonfiction and fact-based content. This game is filled with photos and facts from National Geographic that will help your child become familiar with other regions in the world. Let's build a puzzle in the Yucatan together now. I recommend that you go through these instructional puzzles. If your child is comfortable just jumping in and starting to build mazes, that's fine. They can discover through trial and error. But I suggest going through the tutorial because it is specifically sequenced to teach about each of the blocks and what they do in the maze. You move the compass, that will become the end point or the completion of the maze. Each of the game blocks become obstacles. Place them one by one on the maze. This becomes the path they must navigate to get to the compass. You are showing your child the importance of planning. And then when you point out real-life ways to apply this step-by-step procedure, they will see why it's an important organizational strategy. You show your child how to problem solve both their maze creations and when they're finding their way through a completed maze. They are using logic and strategy. These are key to critical thinking and will help your child to solve other puzzles, such as a math word problem or explaining why a character in a story made a certain decision. This maze game helps you to guide them to understand that editing is important. Designing their mazes is what's called an iterative process that builds tolerance, patience, and persistence. Our Parents Toolkit helps you understand how to play and enjoy this as a family and how to help your child get the most out of the game. We explain the learning skills they will acquire that will build their brains, and we give you ideas about how to complement their digital learning in real life so they get the most out of the fun they will have. You can also learn from the elements and information in the other regions. In the expedition package, you could explore and build different mazes in Antarctica and the Himalayas. In the exploration package, you can explore the Nile River Valley and the Australian outback. With National Geographic Puzzle Explorer, you can share the fun of creating mazes with your child and then challenging each other to complete them. The more time you spend helping your child learn, the better they become at learning. The underpinnings for understanding about culture, climate, and differences in wildlife and vegetation in different regions of the world sets a foundation for our future global citizens. We wish you and your family a lot of fun playing together with National Geographic Puzzle Explorer.